Be still. Inner stillness is a result of death and resurrection. If that's not real, inner stillness will not come. You may produce outer silence. You can even produce body rest like exercises yesterday. You will feel a calmness in the body. But inner rest, inner silence, the man who is rebelling with God has no peace at all. So unless till you are restored, we have no peace. That's not real. Attempts can be made. Now, many of the gurus now, a lot of people are flocking there because they get a kind of rest. That's why they started introducing it into offices, corporates, everywhere. These gurus are coming and teaching. They produce a rest. It's very attractive. But most of them soon get into confusion. It seems they claim that they are delivered from alcohol or other addictions. But soon there is more confusion in their life. It's a transient, artificial. Some of you, when you experience certain experiences in meditation time, quietness time, if you get attracted to that, for extreme calmness was there. I didn't feel anything, I was numb. I could feel some current going through me. You get attracted toward that. Then, your desire is to have more of that. More of that experiences. Then there is a trap in it. You will either produce those experiences or run after those experiences. It's not very different from the psychedelic experiences people have with LSD. Trance. It attracts them. They go to this guru again and again to have that. Same thing happens in Christian life. Ecstasy. Some expression of certain gifts. They feel that that's ultimate in Christian life. True experiences given to you or you experience on the way in obedience to Christ. Thank God for them, but you must know to leave them and move forward. Your journey in Christ is not toward experiences, but toward Him. He is the journey and the end of the journey. Christ is the journey and He is the end of the journey also. So experiences, thank God. But if it is deception, throw it off. You see the experiences of people in trance with the worship of idols. They can cut their body with sword and feel no pain in it. They can walk over hot coal and not get burned. They can put sulams through the mouth or through the tongue and go on. They also prophesy. Kurisulru. They call it Arul Vandrich. Some of the things that happen in church may not be different from that. Arul. The village people are familiar with that. When they come to church also, they imitate that. This is the fullness of spirit. Stillness, as you move forward in stillness, it is resting in Him, resting in Christ. He can pronounce, be still, on your inner agitation also. It's not over the storm, your confusion, inner agitation, anxiety, disturbances, hurriedness. Ask Him, Lord, pronounce your be still on me. When He said be still for the demonic, he became still. The epileptic was going on convulsing. Be still. Yes, he was still. So stillness is the result of a vital relationship with the Lord. Because you are entering into His rest. And cease from work. Cease from struggles. Years back, I was sitting in one of the areas and I was watching a spider making a web. When you get time here, watch the spider making web. Many of the engineers will wonder at it. One web is stuck there, another web is stuck here. How does it come here? Usually it takes a small stone, carries it up, sits somewhere, waits for the wind to come. When the wind comes, it drops the stone down with the thread. This will swing. When it swings and reaches there, it will come and fix it. Ingenious. The thing is, it makes its web. Each spider knows the size of its web. It will not go beyond that size. If a leaf or something falls on that web, it will get stuck. But it cannot remove the grass, but it will come and cut off the webs and the grass will fall down. Then it will again complete it. Beautiful thing about that, spider always lives at the center of the web. If an insect falls on the web, it will come, wrap it around, fix it there, and come back to the center. Spider is never caught in its web. Do you know why spider is not caught in its web? On the feet, there is a fluid which prevents it from getting stuck. If you wash the feet of a spider on saline and leave it, it will get stuck. It always lives in the center, goes to the periphery, comes back to the center. Each one of you extended your life outward, made it larger and larger. Work, social, everything you extended. But after some time, you are not able to return to the center. You are stuck in the web you made. I am busy. I don't have time to come to the center. So where do you live? Outside the center. That is called eccentric. So who are you? Eccentric. Out of center. Out of center. If you read Genesis, the first chapter talks about the first day. How is it written the first day? It was morning and evening first day. Evening and the morning first day. Evening and morning second day. Evening and morning third day. Their day began from evening. Evening shows a time of rest. Rest in God. From the rest only they went to work. Then they returned to the rest. Over years it has changed. Morning and if possible evening. You don't return. Many of you never sleep the same day. Sleep on the same day. Do you? At past midnight only you sleep. Next day. Why are you stuck in the web? That's why it is called web. That's why it is called net. Very apt word for the last days. We will be caught in the web you make. Who extended the web? Why did you extend the web? Did the Lord build your house or you built it? Then you labor in vain. You cannot return. You thought you were wise, but you are not able to return. Adam's first day was the rest in God. Adam's first day was rest in God. From the rest only Adam also worked. Why are you taking up so many things on your life? Oh, inevitable. Once you go in self-salvation way, you cannot stop anywhere. You go on adding. That also needed, that also needed, that also is necessary, important, urgent. It goes on. So, stillness is living in the center and returning to the center. From God, by God, for God. Whatever you do, eating or drinking, do it in His name and for His glory. So now you can look at many things that make you busy and confused. Just because it is not by God, from God, and for God.